Hi everyone, it's Kay and welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about men's health, specifically prostate health, which is something that we don't talk about enough. As men age, the prostate can enlarge, leading to a condition called benign prostatic hyperplasia or BPH, which can cause uncomfortable urinary symptoms. In some cases, prostate cancer can also develop. In today's video, we'll talk about 9 foods that you may want to consider avoiding or limiting for optimal prostate health. We'll delve into the science behind these foods and how they might affect your prostate. So, without any further delay, let's get started. First on our list of foods that may impact your prostate health is processed red meat. These meats are not just a concern for your waistline, but also pose significant risks to your prostate. These meats can harm your prostate in several ways, largely due to the presence of harmful compounds. These compounds are often introduced during the processing and preservation stages. One major culprit is saturated fat, which is found in abundance in processed red meats. Saturated fats can lead to inflammation and other health issues that indirectly affect your prostate. High intake of saturated fat has been linked to an increased risk of prostate cancer. This is a serious concern, as prostate cancer is one of the most common cancers among men. Additionally, processed red meats often contain nitrates and nitrites, which are added as preservatives. These chemicals help extend the shelf life, but come with their own set of risks. These can be converted into carcinogenic compounds called nitrosamines during cooking, especially at high temperatures. This conversion process is particularly concerning when grilling or frying. Processed meats are often high in sodium and cholesterol, contributing to other health problems like high blood pressure and heart disease. These conditions can further complicate prostate health. Aim to limit your intake of processed red meat and opt for healthier protein sources like fish, poultry, beans, lentils, or tofu. These alternatives are not only better for your prostate, but also for your overall health. Your prostate will thank you for it. Making these dietary changes can lead to a healthier, happier life. Now let's move on to dairy products. While dairy can be a good source of calcium, excessive consumption of dairy products like whole milk, cheese, and butter may negatively impact your prostate health. Dairy products contain natural hormones, and some studies suggest that high dairy intake might increase the levels of a hormone called insulin-like growth factor 1, IGF-1, in the blood. Elevated IGF-1 levels have been associated with an increased risk of prostate cancer. Full-fat milk, cheese, and butter, while delicious, should be consumed in moderation. Enjoy dairy in moderation and opt for healthier alternatives whenever possible. Plant-based milks like almond milk, soy milk, or oat milk can be good substitutes for cow's milk. You can also explore non-dairy sources of calcium like leafy green vegetables, fortified plant-based milk, and tofu. Next up, let's talk about alcohol. Excessive alcohol consumption is bad for our health in general, but it can be particularly harmful to the prostate. Alcohol can increase the levels of estrogen in men, which can stimulate prostate cell growth and potentially increase the risk of prostate problems. Additionally, alcohol can lower testosterone levels, which can also have negative consequences for prostate health. Alcohol is a known irritant and can contribute to inflammation throughout the body, including the prostate. Chronic inflammation of the prostate can increase the risk of developing BPH and even prostate cancer. Moderation is key when it comes to alcohol. If you choose to drink, do so in moderation and stay within the recommended guidelines. For men, that means no more than 2 alcoholic drinks per day. Let's move on to another culprit: fried foods. The main issue with fried foods is their high content of trans fats. These unhealthy fats are created when liquid oils are turned into solid fats through a process called hydrogenation. Trans fats commonly found in fried foods are notorious for raising levels of bad cholesterol, LDL, while lowering good cholesterol, HDL. This imbalance in cholesterol levels can lead to clogged arteries, increasing the risk of heart disease and other health problems. Research suggests that a diet high in trans fats may be associated with an increased risk of prostate cancer. Limit your intake of fried foods as much as possible. Choose baked, grilled, or steamed cooking methods instead of deep frying. Opt for healthier snacks like fruits, vegetables, or nuts instead of reaching for that bag of chips or fried treats. Now let's address the spicy food lovers out there. If you love the thrill of a fiery dish, you're not alone. The main culprit here is capsaicin, the active component in chili peppers and other spicy foods. This compound is what gives these foods their heat. Capsaicin is responsible for the burning sensation you experience when you eat something spicy. It's a unique experience that some people love and others find unbearable. While it's generally safe in moderation, it can irritate the lining of the bladder and the urinary tract, which can exacerbate symptoms of BPH such as frequent urination and urgency. This irritation can be quite uncomfortable. For some men, spicy foods can trigger or worsen symptoms of prostatitis, which is inflammation of the prostate gland. This can lead to significant discomfort and pain. Some men can tolerate spicy foods without any issues, while others may be more sensitive. It's important to know your own body's reactions. If you enjoy spicy foods and don't experience any prostate-related problems after consuming them, then you can continue to enjoy them in moderation. There's no need to give up what you love. However, if you notice that spicy foods trigger or worsen your symptoms, it's best to avoid them or limit your intake. Listening to your body is key to managing your health. Let's talk about caffeine, a stimulant that many of us rely on to get through the day. While a cup of coffee or tea can provide that much needed energy boost, excessive caffeine intake can affect your prostate health. Caffeine acts as a diuretic, meaning it increases urine production. For men with BPH, caffeine consumption can worsen symptoms like frequent urination, urgency, and nocturia, which is waking up at night to urinate. If you're experiencing prostate problems, especially urinary symptoms, it's a good idea to limit your caffeine intake. Consider switching to decaffeinated options or herbal teas that don't contain caffeine. Next on our list is sodium, a common ingredient in many processed foods, canned goods, and restaurant meals. While sodium is an essential mineral for our bodies, excessive sodium intake can have negative consequences for prostate health. When you consume foods high in sodium, your body retains more water to balance the sodium levels. This increased water retention can put extra pressure on your bladder, which can be problematic for men with BPH, leading to more frequent urination, urgency, and discomfort. High sodium intake can contribute to high blood pressure, which can indirectly impact prostate health. High blood pressure can damage blood vessels throughout the body, including those that supply blood to the prostate gland. Read food labels carefully and choose low-sodium options whenever possible. Cook more meals at home, where you can control the amount of salt added to your food. Let's now address sugar, a common ingredient found in many processed foods, sugary drinks, and desserts. High amounts of sugar may lead to insulin resistance, which contributes to obesity and prostate enlargement. Insulin resistance occurs when your cells don't respond properly to insulin, a hormone that regulates blood sugar levels. This can lead to a buildup of glucose in the blood, increasing the risk of type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and other health problems. Obesity is a significant risk factor for prostate cancer, and studies have shown a link between high sugar intake and an increased risk of developing aggressive prostate cancer. Reduce your intake of added sugars by limiting your consumption of sugary drinks, processed foods, and desserts. Opt for whole, unprocessed foods like fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, which are naturally low in sugar and provide essential nutrients. Last but not least, let's talk about processed grains. Whole grains are an essential part of a healthy diet, but processed grains, such as white bread, pasta, and white rice, may harm your prostate health. Processed grains have been stripped of their bran and germ, which contain fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. These refined grains are quickly digested and can cause spikes in blood sugar levels, contributing to insulin resistance, weight gain, and inflammation, which can negatively impact prostate health. Processed grains often lack essential nutrients that are beneficial for prostate health, such as zinc and selenium. Choose whole grains over processed grains whenever possible. Opt for whole wheat bread, brown rice, quinoa, oats, and other whole grains that provide fiber, nutrients, and antioxidants. Now that we have discussed the many foods that are harmful to your prostate, it's important to remember that knowledge is power. By understanding what to avoid, you can make better choices for your health. Let's dive into other topics of interest. There are so many aspects of health that are interconnected, and it's crucial to stay informed. Are you ready to take your health to the next level? Whether it's through diet, exercise, or mental well-being, every step counts. I know we've been talking about prostate health, but there's so much more to explore. Did you know that a healthy lifestyle, including a balanced diet and regular exercise, can benefit your overall well-being? It's not just about one aspect of health, but a holistic approach. First up, we have 16 healthy snacks for weight loss. You'll want to eat every day. These snacks are not only delicious, but also packed with nutrients. And then, make sure you check out 12 diet mistakes to avoid when you're trying to lose weight. Avoiding these common pitfalls can make a big difference in your journey. Go ahead and click one, or better yet, watch both and learn more about weight loss and nutrition. The more you know, the better equipped you'll be to make healthy choices. Will you avoid the foods we talked about today? Making small changes can lead to big improvements in your health. Let us know in the comments below. Your feedback helps us create better content for you. Remember to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future health tips. Stay informed, stay healthy, and take care.